Unlike the cloud, edge Kubernetes is not easy. Hundreds or thousands of locations, unpredictable connectivity, and often with no IT support on site. Existing solutions out there are simply not designed for scale or efficiency. With Pallet, edge Kubernetes is easy. With our unique real metal architecture, you can quickly deploy and manage tens of thousands of edge Kubernetes clusters across the full stack, from the server to the OS, Kubernetes infrastructure, and applications. Pallet is designed to even work with single-server environments and still offer risk-free rolling upgrades, and has support for both VMs and containers, complete choice on integrations, and infinite scale. Let's look at how this is achieved. All you need to do is power up and connect your server to the internet. It's that easy. In Pallet, edge appliances automatically show up in the UI as they boot from the image provided. Once present, full management of the device, from the OS to the Kubernetes cluster to all add-on services and applications, are managed in a declarative fashion, and we begin treating them like we would any other cluster. Provisioning an edge appliance is done using the Create Cluster wizard. Specify your cluster name, select the infrastructure provider, Edge, choose whether your cluster will be based on a containerized or virtualized deployment model, and choose your desired cluster profile. Using the containerized model allows us to deploy a fully distributed Kubernetes cluster architecture with multiple master and worker nodes using only a single host. For hardware diversity, simply add another edge node and choose the virtualized model. Here we will choose containerized and choose from a profile we've already created. Next, we can change any management parameters if needed, or stay with our already customized cluster profile, which we will do here. Now we move on to specify the Kubernetes node configuration. We can specify the number of master and worker nodes to deploy, and the appliances to deploy the nodes across. Here you can see that we've already registered an edge node that we will deploy to. For now, we'll use the default configuration for day 2 management features, such as patching, security scans, backup, and RBAC management. Now we'll validate the cluster, and if everything looks okay, deploy to begin provisioning the cluster. Edge provisioning takes just a few minutes to deploy. Once the cluster is provisioned, we can see its health, the version, and any other applications that are installed. All day 2 management features, including Kubernetes upgrades and scaling, as well as other popular capabilities such as detailed monitoring, cost visibility, backup restore, and security and penetration scans, work exactly the same as they would for any of your other clusters. With Pallet and our real metal architecture, you can forget about complexity and risk, scale to thousands of locations, and manage them along with your other Kubernetes environments with no compromise.